and welcome. Today we're making bean stew. It's called Market Loubia. It's very easy. Let's start with the recipe. Enjoy. We're gonna start with the chicken. You can make it with ground beef if you want to, but today I'm making it with the ground chicken. I took 2 breasts, I ground them at home. You can buy them from the supermarket if you want to. And then we're gonna start with the seasoning. I have ginger powder over here. I like a teaspoon of ginger powder. I have a teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of mint, garlic powder, and black pepper. We're gonna mix everything together. First, we're gonna mix with a spoon. And now we're gonna use our hands because we need to use our hands to make them to a bowl. So mix the chicken and season it to make sure everything all mixed together. I have a little oil over there. If you think it's a little sticky in your hand, you can use a little oil so it doesn't get sticky. And then you can make them the size you want. You can make them small or you can make them a small size, up to you. Medium size, it's up to you. I made them that size. You can make them smaller if you want. I wanted to add for the ground beef, you can add, if you wanted to make it with the ground beef, take away the ginger powder and add the coriander powder instead. Because the ginger powder goes good with the chicken, but does not go with the meat. So if you wanted to make it with the ground meat, so. Now I'm gonna start cooking. I used avocado oil. You can use any oil if you want. You can use olive oil, canola oil, or vegetable oil, or whatever oil you like. So that's what I'm using. I'm using avocado oil. I put in 4 tablespoons. And over here I'm using half an onion, small onion. We're just gonna saute it with the oil. gonna add the chicken bowl. So we're just gonna saute them too a little bit in the oil so it gives a little color. Just turn them over a little bit. Now I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, because over here I'm making enough for 4 servings. So if you wanted to make more, you add another tomato, but it's not supposed to be too much tomato. So 1 tablespoon is good. Mine is a little frozen. I got it from the freezer because I open a big can and I freeze it, and I take whatever I need. So I just wanted to make sure. I'm just gonna add a little water so the tomato doesn't burn. Tomato paste. When you add the tomato to the oil, always add hot water to it a little bit, because you don't want it to burn, otherwise it will have like a bitter taste. Now I'm gonna add the seasoning. This is ground pepper, actually chili pepper. This is a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of paprika. That's a sweet paprika. You can add harissa or hot sauce if you want it to be spicy. And the salt. Salt is up to you how much you want it. Again, add the water little by little, because we don't want it to burn, the tomatoes and the seasoning. Just mix it like that until everything mixed together and the chicken get the flavor of the seasoning and tomato. Now we're gonna cover it with the hot water. We're gonna cover the chicken, the whole chicken. We're gonna make sure to cover it like that. You just cover the whole chicken, and then you're just gonna let it simmer until the chicken cook. After 15 minutes, it's been cooking. The chicken, don't forget, the chicken cooks right away. It means there's nothing there. It cooks right away. We're gonna add, this is 1 can of white beans. So you add it after 15 minutes. And we're just gonna let it simmer until the sauce thicken. Now the sauce, you see how it gets thick? That's how it's supposed to be. We just add, you get a pepper, like hot pepper or sweet pepper, whatever you want, just to give a better flavor. Let it simmer for 5 minutes or so. And that's it. You just let it simmer for another 5 minutes. So this is it. It's very easy, like you saw in the video. I hope you make it and enjoy it, and I see you next video. Enjoy. Bye bye.